Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Tick warmer today, brighter. Heat starts tomorrow and gets worse and worse throughout the weekend. There is promise, though, that there could be more rain, so we give thanks for that. Excuse me. A reminder, we are not having Facebook prayer meeting tonight or Zoom prayer meeting. We hope that everyone who can to help out at 6:30 here at the church for our outreach with giving water away for those who have gathered to listen in to the, or I guess not listen in, to watch the fireworks. So 6:30 if you're planning to do that. Today is July the 3rd. And you say, oh yes, the day before Independence. Today, though, I believe to be one of the most monumental dates in American history. And it's important from a variety of thought processes, but one of which I want to share with you today. See, it is 12:22 according to my clock, and we are in 1863, approximately 38 minutes away from what will become one of the most dramatic and memorable infantry charges in world history. They have gathered outside of Gettysburg and are planning a full frontal assault on the Union Middle. They are being led, these Confederates, by a general by the name of Pickett, and in the center of the brigade of the division will be a group from North Carolina who on that day will get the furthest at Gettysburg. Gettysburg is a turning point in American history. And it all starts at 1 o'clock this afternoon, July 3rd. Elsewhere today in history, on July 3rd, 1863, a group of men dressed in gray on horses departs from the city of Vicksburg and travels out east down the Jackson Road, where underneath the shade of an oak, General John C. Pemberton and General Ulysses S. Grant will discuss the terms of Vicksburg's surrender, and will have those terms done. Vicksburg is already flying white flags. Tomorrow they will lay down their arms. And so, in the course of one afternoon, probably at most 4 hours, everything changes. The war is done for all intents and purposes. Much more bloodshed has to occur, but the war is done. And as I pondered that to the last couple of days, most people didn't know it was done. In fact, most people did not know what had gone on. There had been reports of a battle ongoing in Gettysburg, and everyone knew of the Vicksburg siege, but nobody ever thought that it was going to break, including the Vicksburg Citizen, which was the newspaper there, and they had already ran it was on the printing presses when the presses stopped, their July 4th edition, in which they clearly said nothing is going to happen to the city of Vicksburg. Nobody knew. And in the blink of a moment, all of history changed. I say that to you, beloved, today on a couple fronts. For those of you who are struggling with whatever means that you have to deal with right now, and you think that there is no end in sight, You have no clue what's coming around the corner. The end could be already have been achieved. You just don't know it yet. The second thing that I would say to you is that you have to have resilience and patience to hang on. 1 Peter 5 says, after you have suffered a little while, the Lord himself will restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. Just like we don't know what's around the corner and the end of things, we also have no clue how good things will get on the other side of that corner. History shows that there is great benefit from July the 3rd, 1863. The most powerful nation the world has ever known was, for all intents and purposes, birthed on that date. You can go to July 4th, 1776, but I would make a better argument for July 3rd, 1863. Because our internal conflicts have been declared at this point void. It will take a long time. We are still working out the promise of our freedom as people in these United States. But the world has become immensely better, and all that started on the 3rd of July, 1863. So, hang on. Knowing God will restore, and God will make everything good. Today we give thanks for a wonderful country that's still attempting to figure out how to do this thing called freedom. And we give thanks for people who helped secure days like today, particularly back in 1863. People like Ulysses Grant. People like George Meade. And I would be remiss if I did not name him. People like Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain. A very wonderful 4th of July to you. We will not be here tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing you on Sunday as we go to Ezekiel chapter 2. And God speaks to mortal man, Ezekiel, and says, go. Until then, take care. God bless. And remember, grace abounds.